All right, I am so excited to welcome Tammy and Lacey from the Bradshaw Bunch, which you all have probably seen on the E! Channel. Girls, thank you so much for talking to me today.
Hi, Kelly. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. You guys are into your second filming, second year, which is very exciting. Tammy, I got to start with you. You and I go way back.
Yeah, back to a whole nother world, huh?
That is true. A whole nother world. Back in the high school days, growing up in Raj, and your sister and I were great friends. So I was at your house all the time, and you're probably like, "What is she doing here again?" Can she? But anyway, I'm very excited about this success, and I have to ask you, Tammy, did you think this would be your life?
Never, ever did I want to be on TV. Never did I think like life was the way to go. When I married Terry, I was the person in the background and he was in the spotlight, and I was 100% fine with that. And so
they drug you in.
An adjustment for me.
And Lacey, what about you? What's this experience like for you?
It's definitely different. I, again, also didn't think this is where I would be. It's been fun, though. It's something really new. I have no idea about anything about TV, so it was just like a whole new world.
There is an adjustment period, and just getting used to those cameras and living your life. How authentic is it?
You know, I would say 90% at least authentic. Yeah, every once in a while, there's a little, hey, maybe we should say this. But for the most part, the personalities that you see are pretty genuine.
Yeah. Okay. So if, in case people don't know, Lacey is your daughter, and then you all melded together and have been together a long time. And Lacey, I want to ask you how you get along with Terry's daughters, Rachel and Erin. It looks like you guys have a great bond.
Yeah, we have a great time together. We all three different, like, big personalities, so it's hard to fit us all in one room. But once we're in there, we get along pretty great. Lots of joking and laughing, and they're fun.
You're the son that Terry never had, of course.
Yeah, that's fun to be known as that, right? I'm like, I still wear shoes and heels, I promise.
No, you do. You look beautiful. It's just that you're very athletic and you're very good at it.
Yeah, thank you.
That's true.
Yeah. Were you excited that you were renewed for another season, or was it a mixed kind of bag for you, Tammy?
Well, it's exciting, definitely, because it feels like we were successful at what we were trying to do. So on that side, yeah, that's exciting. But then it was stressful from the standpoint, oh gosh, we got to do it all. We have to do it again. We're going to do it again. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. All you got to do is just be yourselves.
That's why we have that conversation a lot. Just be you.
I know you guys have a lot of land out there. Tammy, did you always love animals? Are you kind of a farm girl or what?
Yeah. You know, growing up in Rogersville, it used to be out in the country. Not much anymore, but yeah, you know, I was in FFA, I was in FOAG, I always had a cow and a horse. And I remember one time when I was a little girl telling my mom, when I grew up, I want one of every kind of dog there is. Well, we currently have 10 dogs right now in the that live with us. 10 dogs, 2 cats, 200 horses, 2 alpacas, 3 goats, chickens. We have it all.
Donkeys.
Yeah. So it's me at heart. Like, could I have predicted my life ahead? The imperfect scenario. This is pretty much what I would have described. I've just been really lucky to be able to find it and attain it, you know, by way of Terry, obviously. But this is my dream, this life. I'm as happy as I can be sitting right here on the ranch.
You can do. And Lacey, are you as much of an animal lover as your mom?
I like dogs.
Okay, I get you.
No, I'm like allergic to everything, unfortunately. So I'm like within 10 feet of a horse and I'm sneezing. Love dogs.
I want to say Terry's personality is so magnetic, and he's a great singer. I didn't know that.
Yes, he is. I keep telling him we need to get your show in Branson. He's been doing it in Vegas. I was like, we need to get it in Branson. We need to find a theater and do it down there.
Hey, I'll find you a theater. Come on down.
He will make it happen. I think that people would love seeing him there, and he would have so much fun with that.
Okay, I'll start looking for a theater for y'all. We'll be in touch and we'll get you back down in just another place for you to be. Maybe you can film an episode there.
We would love to. I just got him to, we took a road trip this past August, and I finally made him drive to Missouri. by way of Arkansas, the scenic route. I made him go to Rogersville. He went willingly. I was like, we need to see where I grew up. So we went toured Rogersville, which I got to say is a lot different than the last time I was there. But yeah, Rogersville and Branson, he thought it was gorgeous. He was even like, let's find a house on the lake. I was like, okay.
See? All right, I'm going to hold you to that. I'm going to talk to you about the coming to Branson because we'd love to have you all and Terry there in Branson. And ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate it. And so tell folks when the show airs.
It is Thursdays. We don't have the first air date yet for second season, but we've been told August sometime.
We're going to look for you. We're going to keep watching for you, and maybe I'll give an update on that. And thanks for taking the time to say hello.
Hey, thank you. Bye.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye.
It was great getting to talk to them. And like Tammy said, August sometime they're going to air. It's on Thursdays. I believe it's 8 o'clock. But it's really cool because Tammy and I went to high school together, and then her daughter and Dave are cousins.
I think she needs to write a book because she's from here, right? From Missouri?
Yes.
She needs to write a book, How to Marry a Millionaire.
Well, there you go.
Like, how did she grow up here and meet Terry Bradshaw and meet him?
You know, I think Terry has had that ranch in Oklahoma for a while, and I know that her mother moved to Oklahoma like 20 years ago or something.
So moved to Oklahoma is what you're saying?
Yeah. Oh, moved to I don't know. I'm just saying.
Can I say my favorite Terry Bradshaw moment, and I can't get it out of my head, and
What's
it's
that?
sad that I can't. He did this movie with Kathy Bates.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
He was naked in a hot tub, and I'm like,
You know
I
what?
can't get the image out my head, and I wish I could.
Well, there's a few, there's a few shots of him shirtless and stuff in the show. He is very comfortable with his body.
He's shirtless in that show all the time.
Yeah, or the real short shorts with the cowboy boots. Did you see that clip? So yeah.
I wish I had his body confidence. I don't.
And so obviously it really doesn't matter what you physically look like. You just got to have the confidence, right?
Yes, but when I said that, you knew what I was talking about, and I heard Matt also go, I remember that. Yeah, I know, Matt.
And we need to get him to Branson. Maybe not his own theater, but maybe we talk about
not his own theater. Just come in for a guest spot.
Yeah, I think we'll try to do that.
Let's do a one night only.
Yeah, and it might turn into maybe a one night a month or...
One night only, come on. I love
That's a good
Dreamgirls.
song.
That's a
Yeah.
good one. He could open with that song.